Is menstruation a problem? Even impossible says I am possible. Life is no remote. Let's get up and take the charge and change it for ourselves. Do you wonder why 28th May has been delegated as Menstrual Hygiene Day? If we just focus, it is a 20-day cycle, and usually a woman has periods for 5 days. So 28th May has been internationally recognized as the International Menstrual Hygiene Day, and this year it will be falling just close by in this month. This is a very deep statement that I came across while searching through the website. We recognize that not everyone who menstruates identifies as a woman and that not all women menstruate. With due respect and regard, we vouch for together for a period-friendly world, which is the theme for this year's International Menstrual Hygiene Day. And my focus today will be on exercise and periods. To make menstruation a normal part of life by 2030, I am here to break some of the myths related to exercise and periods. Exercise is not safe during menstruation. However, the fact is there is no medical reason to avoid exercise during your period. In fact, it can be beneficial for your physical and mental well-being. I came across this evidence which says that use of menstrual cycle, it actually enhances female sports performance and decreases sports-related injury. There was a study by Brunwels. He stated that there is a body of research emerging that highlights that strength training exercises is more advantageous in the first half of menstrual cycle. Brunwels stated that there is a body of research emerging that highlights that strength training is more advantageous in the first half of menstrual cycle because the body adapts and recovers better in that phase. Another myth, exercise worsens cramps. The fact, however, is exercise can actually help ease menstrual cramps by improving blood flow and releasing endorphins, which have pain-relieving effects. The Cochrane review, it was done in 2019. It included 12 trials with 854 women in the review and analyzed 10 trials with 754 women. They stated that exercise may have a large effect on reducing menstrual pain intensity compared to no exercise at all. And the authors concluded that the current evidence, it suggests that exercise performed for about 45 to 60 minutes each time, 3 times per week or more, regardless of the intensity, may provide a clinically significant reduction in menstrual pain intensity of around 25 millimeter on a 100 millimeter VAS. If 100 sounds confusing, it is just 0 to 10 scale, and 25 is around 2.5. Given the overall health benefits of exercise and the relatively low risk of side effects reported in the general population, women may consider using exercise either alone or in conjunction with other modalities such as NSAIDs to manage menstrual pain. I also agree we should need to individualize. Not every pain is physiological, it may be pathological. We need to understand what sort of pain the woman is having or the adolescent girl is having. Another myth, exercise will make you feel worse. Don't exercise at all. However, the fact is moderate exercise can help reduce fatigue and improve your mood by releasing serotonin, a hormone that regulates mood. There was a study which has been recently published in 2024, the impact of exercise on depression, how moving makes your brain and body feel better. And it said that exercise can increase the production of endorphins, as I said, which are neurotransmitters and associated with positive mood and feelings of well-being. It also improves sleep, reduces stress, anxiety, and enhances self-esteem and social support. So why not exercise whatever we can? Another evidence, it was recently published in Medicine Journal by Walter Hoover. It stated a total of 2,294 patients were included in different 25 articles. And it said that exercise can significantly improve depressive symptoms in women. One more myth which I came across, exercise will disrupt the menstrual flow. Yes, we have seen that athletes and sportspersons who vigorously exercise, they might have slight abnormalities of the periods, but this is also a myth which can be reduced. But it has an additional component of stress and less eating. But if we focus on only exercise, exercise can actually help regulate menstrual flow and reduce the chances of problems like irregular periods or pain due to irregular blood flow. This has been stated recently in unicef.org.au. Amanda Dele, they studied the role of exercise in treatment of menstrual disorders, the evidence, which was published in British Journal of General Practice. It stated, and it also quoted the ACOG and the NHS, which stated that gives relief from the PMS symptoms, the relieving pain, the menstrual symptoms, and the irregularities of the menstrual disorders. So the benefits of exercise during periods are to reduce the cramps and the pain. It improves the mood, increases the energy, and regulates the menstrual cycle too. The best exercises which we can do, a simple walking, going to the park and walk, light cardio exercises, strength training basically in the follicular phase and the menstrual phase, yoga and Pilates can be done. Simple yoga poses which can be done during menstruation, the knee to chest pose, the Virsana pose, the cobra pose, corpse pose, cat and cow, or we can say camel cow pose, child pose, and butterfly pose. Just see the slide. This was an article, upside down, the New York Times. It said, turning your period upside down position does not affect menstruation. Even in space where there is zero gravity, women have menstrual cycles properly. This is a small video. Okay, so this was a video and this was recently published. There was a research done by a scientist, Dr. Rachel Harris. She said that sports persons also they encounter periods during their activities. Even the swimmers, they encounter the periods. But yes, they look forward to it and they have recently seen that they are actually winning. They did a study and what they studied was that they studied the menstrual physiology and the menstrual cycle depending upon the phase of the menstrual cycle. So if you see here, a woman is exercising and they studied the effect of the exercise and the menstrual physiology depending upon the period stage. Some were comfortable doing exercises during the menstrual phase, some in the follicular phase, and some in the luteal phase, and some in the ovulatory phase also. And the World Cup 2019, which was won by the US team, they actually studied all these parameters, and they, even the women who were in menstrual phase, they actually helped a lot, and they brought home the World Cup of 2019. This was the whole video, and it was actually very nice if I could share it properly. So this is the winning team, and there were few studies which said that the evidence shows everyday athletes may benefit from doing the same and the strength exercises also. So the things to consider: intensity and duration. Avoid strenuous or prolonged exercise that might put extra stress on your body. Listen to your body, although if you feel unusually fatigued, nauseous, or experience increased pain, stop and rest. Be hydrated. It is not that we are exercising and you are not maintaining hydration. Be hydrated. You should take pain relief if required. Ibuprofen and acetaminophen can help in cramps. A tiny step of courage is always a good practice to start. So if the athletes can exercise, we all can also. Thank you so much.